Another problem. Raju consigned to Prakash of Pune 10,000 kgs of flour costing 3,30,000. He spent 5,500 as forwarding charges. 12% of the consignment was lost in handling. Prakash sold 8,200 kgs of flour at the rate of 20 per kg, selling expenses being 33,000 and commission 5% on sales. Prepare consignment account. In this case, this 12% consignment lost in handling, since it says handling, would be considered as a normal loss. So how do we prepare the consignment account? Let us see. 10,000 kgs of flour costing 3,30,000. So to goods sent on consignment, he spent 5,500 as forwarding charges. So to bank, 5,500 as forwarding charges. 12% of the consignment was lost in handling. Assuming this is normal loss, there is no separate accounting entry. However, it will be very relevant when we compute closing stock. So as of now, we have, if I keep a working note here, we have 10,000 kgs, 3,30,000 plus 5,500, 3,35,500 being the cost of 1,200. The cost 3,35,500 would be spread over 10,000 minus 1,200, 8,800 kgs. Prakash sold 8,200 kgs of flour at 50 per kg, selling expenses 33,000. So consignee's account, this consignment account is prepared in the books of Raju. So it's a to Prakash, consignee account on account of expenses, selling expenses 33,000, and for sales we would say to Prakash an amount of 50 per kg. That is 50 into 8,200. Amount would be 4,10,000. Commission is 5% on sales. So to Prakash again, this is to goods sent on consignment. This is to bank. This is to Prakash. This is again to Prakash. You have for commission. How much is the commission? It's 5% on sales. 5% of 4,10,000, which would be 20,500, which would be 20,500. Now, what is the value of closing stock? 8,800 kgs cost 3,35,500. So, how many goods are sold? 8,200 is sold. Our balance is only 600 kgs. What would be the value of the 600 kgs? 3,35,500 is the cost of 8,800. So 3,35,000 divided by 8,800 into 600. So 3,35,000 divided by 8,800 kgs will give us the cost per kg into 600 kgs, which would give us 22,840. 22,840. To consignment stock, $22,840. The balancing figure here, profit on consignment, would be transferred to profit and loss account, equal to 22,875. 22,875. So you have 4,10,000, 22,875, and on the other side 3,35,500, 33,000 and 2,500. I'm not making the computation here. The balancing figure would be the profit which would be transferred to consignment account. We will see a neater presentation of this. Here we are. What do we see? Goods sent on consignment 3,30,000, 10,000 kg 3,30,000. To bank forwarding charges 5,500. Next, 8,200 kgs was sold at ₹50 per kg. This is the cash sales of 4,10,000. Consignee selling expenses were 33,000. Commission was 20,500, being 5% of sales. Everything is done. Now only valuation of consignment stock remained. That was exactly as we had done before. We got 22,875. How did we get this 22,875? We had 10,000 kgs of flour less 12%. Therefore, we had only 8,800 kgs of flour, and the cost of 8,800 kg of flour was 3,30,000 plus 5,500. That is, this we multiplied into 600 kgs of closing stock. 10,000 kgs less 12%. Less 12% was 1,200. Therefore, 8,800 is the kgs were the good units. Total cost was 3,30,000 plus 5,500. 3,35,500. So cost per unit 3,35,500 divided by 8,800 equal to 38.125 per kg into 600 kgs gave us 22,875. 22,875.